Is the stream up? Alright, the link. Alright, I got you. I got the link right here. Copy link. Yeah, it should be a picture of the Broncos, right? What do you got? I'm posting the link right now. Look here, man. Let's just get rolling. How about that? Hopefully it goes smoothly, all right? You should be able to hear everything now, right? All right, the link is there. You got the link. Let's make sure we can hear. Check it out. Yeah. Yeah, I just tagged everybody. I'm sending links to people that told me to 10. We got 10 in there. I'm sending Rosie. You're the leadoff man, right? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Right? It took a little while, but we got it rocking. All right, so all right, so first off, I'm hearing that Rosie and Lee, you guys got to turn it up a little bit, your volume, your mic volume. Yeah, your mic volume a little bit. All right. Um, but here's how it works. Normally, it's a random draft order or something based on records. But what we did here was when everybody registered for the Madden 20 season, I had them submit a top five. Well, they submitted their number one team that they would like to play with in Madden 20. And then they submitted four other teams in order that would interest them if they couldn't get their number one option. So we got 32 coaches, and everybody that put their number one option, that's who you got if nobody else put it there. So let's say, for example, Leet put the Lions as his number one option, and nobody else put the Lions as their number one option. Leet will be the coach of the Lions. In the event that Leet put the Lions and Rosie put the Lions, then we had basically a drawing, a lottery between the two of you. Whoever won that lottery got the Lions. Whoever lost went to their second team on their list, if that makes sense. And the goal was to try to get as many coaches the team that they're a fan of or a team that they want to play with in Madden 20, and instead of just you end up at pick 32 and you just got to deal with whatever comes your way. And it worked out pretty well. I believe 20 coaches got their number one selections. So I think that's pretty good numbers. And I believe everybody except maybe one coach got somebody in their top five. So I think it worked out pretty well. We'll see what everybody else thinks as we go along. Let's see. Uh, Checking right now. I'm checking in, checking in. All right, well, we'll wait to see what they got to say, but go ahead. Mm, all right, it's about to get a little funky here because of how I had to do this, but let's see. It's all the way up already. All right. My mic is my mic. Speak. Say something. Yeah, I can't see your. I can't. I can hear you. I can't see your levels. Let's see. The person who said you were low is responding right now. Let's see. Before we move forward. I'm listening. Yeah, remember I told you I can't see the levels of your desktop audio. So, all right, how about now? Can you guys still hear me? And how do they sound now? All right, let's try this. Let's try this.
Hello? Hello?
Is that any better?
Yo. Yo, 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 yo. Now it's an echo. Worse. Hey, everybody join in. Hey, here's what we're going to do. Everybody join in the Discord channel. Tell them to join Discord. Everybody join in Discord. Rock, mute the stream. We're just going to have to do it this way for now.
Okay.
Or better for us. Whoa, better for us. Y'all can hear it better? Better for us. Better for. Yeah, he was saying Discord's better for us. Is Discord better for everybody? Yeah, just join in on Discord, man. Yeah, everybody join Discord.
Yeah, they could join in Discord, have that in the background while they watch the stream, I guess.
Right. Mute. Hey, Rock, I would just mute it. To listen, they got to go to Discord, and we'll figure it out later on.
Gotcha. So I'm muting this.
Hey, why don't y'all do a three-way call together on his thing and do it that way?
No, the Discord will work fine, right?
Yeah, everybody in Discord. Just everybody join up on Discord for now, and
now the whole thing is lower, but he can hear us all. It's all right. Just get on Discord, but we'll get through it.
For now, we'll figure it out.
Right. All right. Yeah. Get out of my headset. You can hear yourself now. Legit.
All right, let's just go. Everybody knows how we go. All right, everybody knows how it's done. Let's start with the Broncos, 81 overall. Pretty amazing start. Looks like Philip Lindsay, not so much because he's got a lot of speed, so whoever's getting him is going to be hitting well. What do you got, Rob? The reveal team is there, Rob.
Oh, I forgot you guys not watching the stream. TBC Plowboy.
Let's go. So TBC, I'm pretty sure this was he wanted this team. It seems like he got it. Is that the case here?
Yeah, he was the only one that put the Broncos at number one. Um, he lucked out because he he was probably the last person to sign up. But since nobody else had him at number one, he landed his boys. So I'm sure he should be happy with that. I would say.
Yeah, I know. Plowboy's a big Broncos fan. Who was the guy that uh, God, who was Jim Kelly, Machine Gun Kelly? Remember that? Jim Kelly's nephew or whatever was with the Broncos. Remember he was in another league that we were in together.
Yeah, he tore it apart. Yeah.
Yeah, yep. Cool. TBC Plowboy, nice.
Right. So that's the first team you have. Moving on, we go to the Chiefs.
Going to the Chiefs. Let's see those players, man. You got Mahomes, you got Tyreek Hill, you got Travis Kelsey. I would, Hunt, man. Yeah, I would too. Well, Kareem Hunt's in Cleveland, but I would feel like for a top pick, um, did a lot of people have it at number one, Rock?
I thought that there would be a bunch of people that had the Chiefs at number one, but honestly, there was only two people that put the Chiefs at number one, and
No way.
it was amazing. I was shocked, and one of them was a newcomer to the league, and what we did was we gave priority to people that completed the season and were returning. So it ended up with one guy that picked the Chiefs, and he got him.
All right, listen. Is it? Hey, Rosado, let's watch the stream and wait for him to reveal because we're like 6 fucking seconds behind. So. Saul got it. Saul, congrats, Saul.
Here, put Saw. Let's hear from Saw. Let's hear from Saw. Put him on the. If
Yeah, Saul, pipe in here. We're gonna unmute. Saul, tell us about your selection, man. What up, man? I felt like a big boss. Yeah. I will say that Saul is one of the most unique defensive players in the league, in general that I've played in these leagues. That's an interesting take. That's an interesting choice. What do you think, Rosado? Yo, I'm thinking that him, the way that he played through and Madden 19, I think TBC Cowboy is going to win. It's going to be a rumble in the jungle, bro. I'm really excited about the AFC West right now. Yeah. Excited.
and Saw, if you're still in here, Saw, we all know you're a big Cowboys fan. What made you not go Cowboys?
I don't know, man. There's been talk about my hair. Ah. My Cowboy. Are you sure it wasn't because of who my team was with? No, I'm not.
All right, well, good luck in that division, Saw. Plowboy's gonna have something for you.
Next up, Rocky, what we got?
Next up, we have the Chargers.
Listen, to me, the Chargers, if I was to play in a league, this would be the team I would go for. They got Bosa, they got the other guy in Melvin Ingram. They got a good running back. They got a good receiver. Man, this would be the team for me, man. Oh, for sure. Who we got?
Let's see who we got. Who's taking Philip Rivers, Melvin Gordon?
And you're gonna have Rivers for 3 or 4 seasons. He probably will finish. Falcons. Wow. So the AFC West, I'll put in the chat. Is Hawkins here? Hawkins is
Hawkins.
in there. Talk about it. You hear Hawkins?
Yeah, let's unmute him. Let's unmute him.
Maybe
Oh, okay. Well, maybe he's a little shy. He might be a little shy. Yeah, it doesn't have to.
listen, I played Hawkins. Is in my division this year. He was the Chiefs. He was one of the more tougher opponents that I played. His user ability, man, he's probably like the third or fourth best user that I played this year. Guy really knew how to play. It was more like you're playing a guy that knew about football rather than this guy mashing buttons. Really enjoyed our games. His record doesn't reflect how good of a player he is. So that's a good team for him, man.
Gotcha. So, Hawkins, are you available to say anything? If not, we're gonna move on to the Raiders, I believe.
The Raiders it is.
The Raiders. Raiders are a good pick too, man. You got Antonio Brown. You have the quarterback. I mean, he's not the best, but these are players that are kind of on that cusp that you can build, and kind of
Yeah.
develop. Obviously, don't have a pass rusher like Khalil Mack anymore. Who we got? Who got the Raiders?
Let's see who got the Raiders.
The Raiders.
Uh oh. Uh oh.
All year.
Uh oh.
Oh, Callie. Callie and Saul in the same again. Callie,
Let's
you again?
go.
Callie, what made you pick the Raiders? You a Raider fan? Nice
I
chat.
heard him. Callie, you here, bro? I want to mute this thing.
He just wanted to say let's go and get out of there. Huh?
Oh, okay. I like that.
But I believe he is a Raider fan. I think that's his team. Every time he gets a chance, I think he tries to pick them. So I'm pretty sure he's a big time Raider fan.
So recap the AFC West. You got Plowboy at the Broncos, Chiefs with Saw, Chargers Hawkins, Raiders Cali. To me, I mean, this is only first division. This is a fun division because we don't know about Plowboy. He disappeared. He was plowing fields. He went away. Now he's back, and he was probably one of the best Madden players a couple years ago, right? In our
That's a fact.
yeah, and now he's back. You got Saul who came on really strong at the end, and you got Callie who's up and down. Who knows what he's going to do? And then you got Hawkins who's a great user. So it's kind of an intriguing division right here. I think this would be if these guys play all year and don't leave the league. Man, this is going to be a really interesting division.
Agreed. Agreed. All right. So we'll move right along. And we hit the AFC East over here. We're gonna start with the Buffalo Bills.
Buffalo Bills, man, they got Travis White, the stud. Their defense is pretty crazy. That young quarterback looking super super pain in the ass, bro. I just don't. I think he has like 90 over 95 throw power for Josh Allen. Got a little bit older on the offensive side, but should be able to still be able to do it.
Ronaldo, do you think though, being with the slow quarterback mechanics this year, that this would be a team you'd really want to stray away from? Quarterback is so big this year. How would it? I mean, what are your thoughts on like just being a team like this with such a letdown at quarterback there?
It just depends on how you feel about somebody stepped in. I know.
Yeah,
Just
about the rest of the
basically
roster, I guess.
you just have to hope that you can run the ball and play good defense. That's it.
Well,
Who's that?
Eddie.
That's Eddie.
Rocking, bro.
That was Eddie.
All right. So let's see.
Bills.
So we're ready to see who's Buffalo.
Let's go.
This should come as a big shocker.
Is it Beast? If it's Beast, I'm laughing. Oh, Buffalo Bill. We already know who. You haven't Buffalo Bill.
Buffalo Bill.
Yeah.
He came in. His first season was last season. He took the Bills as well with a completely different lineup and roster. But those are his boys, and I guess he's just gonna stick with them and try to make something out of it.
I mean, so far for the team reveal, I mean, this is kind of what the UMFL
and me, knowing the rest of these teams in this division, I think it's a perfect landing spot for him. And we'll, yeah, I think it's going to be solid for him.
That's a good segue into the
Next team, and now we are at the Miami Dolphins. They got Minka Fitzpatrick at, I guess, safety, right? Xavier Howard, and then they got their O line Larry Tunsil or Laramie Tunsil. So
Who they got a quarterback? Then they just they made a trade, right? For
Josh Rosen,
got Rose. Yeah.
R-
Okay.
Rosen, and somebody else too, right?
They got Beard.
Fitzpatrick, yeah, yeah. So who is Miami? I don't even remember who's Miami. Mmm,
See who got it.
mmm,
Fonche. Ooh.
mmm.
Wow.
Yeah, that
Watching you.
he made.
You at the table?
Is watching you in here.
Are you,
Watching you.
is watching you? Are you in here?
I do not see him on the list, but I'm pretty sure he would be eager to know that's who he got.
I'm gonna tell you right now. This guy is. I played him the other day in 20. I was working on some things. Uh, he's actually. I don't care who else is in this division. He's gonna win it.
I was gonna
He's
say
probably
he's probably the
he's
heaviest
probably one
hitter.
of the. He's probably in the top five players in the league.
Mm, mm. Well, so he might have the worst team in the division, but you'd say he's well. When we see who's left in here, he might be the favorite to win the division.
Yeah, let's take a look.
Let's
Let's
see.
go on the Pats and Jets. Joey
Patriots.
Buck, and where was that on his selection? Was that just somebody he got, or was he actually wanting the Dolphins?
He had the Dolphins on his. I'm pretty sure he had the Dolphins in his top five. Let's go to the videotape as we look at these Patriots. I'll confirm that with you.
So
Watching you.
we got the Pats. Best quarterback in the game right now, as far as regular teams go. Tom Brady. You know, I really do like the fact that this year that it's not about the scrambling quarterback. There's a lot of good attributes that Tom's got. Uh, you know, I don't think the rest of the roster's good, but he's the best quarterback as a regular team. Would you agree with that, Lozano, or
I mean, they
disagree?
made Mahomes just insane, but
Well,
other than that, I would say
Mahomes
they
got the
definitely made him
is
insane.
good, but all the other the blocking, Tom's line. Tom doesn't get sacked with his abilities. So I mean, I don't know who we got there.
Let's see who we got there. And as we wait to see who we got there, I'll say, watching you did have the Dolphins in his top five. He was the only person that got his number five pick.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Oh crap!
and the
Got him nonetheless.
Pats.
Play to win.
Play to win.
Who got? I don't know anything else about him.
play to win. That's my boy. Hop in there. Hop in there. Play to win.
Play to win. Tell us about these Pats, man. Y'all there?
He
Okay, I'm here. I'm here.
he's crying. He's crying. That's what it
Are you a big Pats fan?
is.
No, I'm a Jets fan. So I want to apologize to Pats Nation for representing them in this league.
Yeah. Me
Zach,
neither.
you're beautiful, and I'm about to kill your husband. And yeah, I think I got the best team,
Yeah.
but the worst, probably the worst player out of them. But yeah,
You're the worst player, or
possibly. But I'm looking at to finish strong. I'm gonna play upset. I'm gonna upset a lot of people. I'm gonna
okay?
spoil a lot of people towards the end. But
Ooh, I like this. I like it.
I mean, I got James White. Didn't we get another receiver recently? I think
Yeah. Marius Thomas.
yeah,
Is
that
is
that
is
was
Josh
the
Gordon
It's always interesting when you get a a guy who's a fan of a division rival and he gets that team. Jet fan getting the Patriots. That's beautiful.
I love it.
Yo, can we do something here? I'm gonna go ahead and predict the Jets. Um, who's gonna make a prediction?
Yeah. Oh,
That
it's
is
gonna be one of
Alex.
Alex. No, I think it's
Isn't
LeBron.
Alex a Jets fan?
Alex
Yeah,
is a
it's
big time
Taylor
Jet fan.
Russell's brother. I bet the Jets are the most requested team outside of the Eagles.
You think so?
Well,
Yeah,
I can confirm with you the most requested number one team was the Jets.
Damn. For Le'Veon.
You had you
no, hell no. Rock Paul is Union boys, man.
you
Bob's
had
trying to stack the league with players or people that he knows personally that aren't very good at the game, so he can kind of win. Continue on.
let's see these Jets, man. When it comes to the Jets, like I said, the most requested team shocked the hell out of me. The most requested team, number one overall, was the Jets. You had you had Play to Win that requested them number one overall. He was at a disadvantage because he was a newcomer, so he was kind of out from the jump. And then you had Alex requested the Jets number one overall, and uh, and DJ Gig requested the Jets number one overall.
All right, so who got him?
DJ Good. Who got him?
Jamal Adams, Le'Veon Bell, Sam Darnold. I mean, I don't know about Sam Darnold, but Le'Veon Bell. That I mean, having the
Gig.
Le'Veon, go DJ. That's your brother, right?
Yeah, that's my brother.
Is that the one that we played in your at your
No,
house?
no, 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 no,
No,
no.
that's the one who didn't want me in a money game, right? Yeah, yeah.
But DJ Gig gets his trash Jets, so we'll see what he could do with them.
Are you in the chat, DJ?
He wasn't here. Yeah,
All right, moving on. So,
he's in there. But go ahead, you can speak on it.
well, I'm just saying, recap of this AFC East. Watching you is gonna probably destroy this division. Um, yeah, I mean, and I know Buffalo Bill. He plays really good defense. He's kind of a newer player. He's getting the feelings out. Play to win, same thing. He says that he's trying to get it figured out. Any relative of rocks is immediately just terrible. Watching you,
Yeah.
watching you is a legit player. So I think AFC East. Early prediction from Lee. Watching you takes the AFC East with the Fins, and yeah, that's my pick right there.
All right. So from there, where do we move on to?
We got to get in some people that like Rosado's played, man. Rosado's only really knows Bob Boy and Jordan. Oh,
The
wow.
Baltimore Ravens.
This isn't an appealing team to me, man. Like I was talking about earlier with Fins, outside of Lamar, I mean, who do you throw it to? Who runs it?
Well, didn't they draft what's his name? Marquise Brown. Is that Hollywood Brown?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's got like 98 speed or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
97 speed, 96 percentile of the league.
Yeah. Hmm. All right, who got him? Brock, you're so slow, man.
Mac
Oh,
Daddy, bro. What
shit.
a
Okay. All
shocker.
right.
Let's go.
Wow.
Mac.
Where was that on his selection? Was that a top choice for him?
That was not a top choice for him. That was for Mac Daddy. Mac Daddy. Mac Daddy, that was his
Oh, this
number three choice.
this kind of fits into his game. He's going to play tough defense, smart offense. Man, I mean, I don't want to be in the division with him. Uh, Man, that's a yeah. I mean, he's gonna make it work. I don't really know much about the Ravens, but he's got again. Mac's gonna run smart offense, tough defense. Mac, you in the stream here?
What's his name?
He is he I don't know if he's in there. I don't know if he could hear or speak.
You need to unmute him himself.
You guys got to do that. I can't do it from this phone.
So we got unmute Mac. Mac, you there, bud?
Anyways,
All right.
it's a good team for him.
So for those who don't know, Mac is a big Browns fan. So
Yeah.
the Browns were his number one choice.
Really?
Yes, yes, and
Alright.
it didn't work out, but we'll see who ended up with them, and
Sounds good.
we're on to the Bengals now.
Oh, we got on. Oh.
So we're on.
Hey, y'all still here?
Yep.
Hang on. Y'all still here?
Yeah, we're here.
All right, we're gonna circle back to DJ with Jet.
He's in there. Let's go.
Let's go. Hey, DJ. Yo, what's up, man? Yep. Hey, fuck Jet. Yeah. You gonna win the division? Oh shit. Oh, you didn't play the game. Okay. You don't know shit. Or hang on. Oh, hang on. Don't play. Whoa. Is watching you in here? We gotta get him in this chat. You're gonna win or win the walk? Yeah. Well, I just heard you want to. I mean, what I'm hearing is you want to murder his family and all his kids and stuff.
Damn, that's messed up.
Yeah, bro.
Why you want to do that?
Uh, I got you. All right. Well, good luck on your season, man. Glad you're here. So we're gonna mute you now. Just shut up.
All
Let's
right.
see if Mac's in here. Who muted Mac? Or he muted himself. Mac, you here? No, he's not. He muted himself. So Mac, yeah, is watching you in here? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. He was in the chat typing, but he's not on the voice channel.
Okay.
So
All right.
we'll keep it going. We got
Circle back to that. Let's monitor the chat. So you got the bank. So you got Mac with the Ravens. Who got the Bengals?
Bengals with Joe Mixon, AJ Green, and Geno Atkins. We have
Yo, Atkins is a force in this game. Let me not discount it. I've already been playing against Geno Atkins
Hey,
not start the round.
does he have an ability? Gooch got him.
Yes,
Wow.
he does. I think it's Gouch like ouch with a G on the front.
Is it? Gooch Gouch?
I think Gooch would be like fine.
Gouch Gooch. Are you Gouch or Gooch? Are you in the chat? You're going to clarify this for us?
Gouch. I do not see Gouch on this chat. No Gouch. No Gouch.
All right, no
No
Gouch.
Gouch. All right, well, congrats to him for getting the top teams, top players on it.
For sure. I think Mixon, Green. I mean, you got Dalton. You know. I mean, obviously, if you're a fan of the team, you don't want him, but he's pretty good. I mean, this has got to be. I cannot believe this wasn't the most requested team.
Shocker, right? That I thought them and the Chiefs would have been the most requested team, but no.
Who?
I thought the Chiefs and the Browns would have been the most
Yeah.
requested teams, but
I mean,
not.
this would have probably been my number one pick just to have some fun. All around, is Kareem Hunt in the game on this team?
He should be.
Yeah. This is a good team. Who
Yeah,
you
let's
got?
go.
Yeah, only two people went for him.
What?
Only two people went for him, and we know who didn't get him. So look who got him.
That sucks, man.
Wow, bro.
Oh shit.
Wow, bro. The AFC North is the best division so far.
Holy shit.
Just back in the East. And
Wow.
yeah, wow. It's
Oh
because
my
they're
god.
fighting each other again, man. They had two really good teams this past year in the same division. Have a lot of respect for each other. It's good that they're
Yep.
competing against each other. That's awesome. Is Beasley here?
Is Beast?
Wow.
Beast is
Beast is here, bro.
Beast
What's
is
up,
here.
man?
Beast, what's up?
Hey.
Yeah.
All right. Perfect. Yeah, I went all in on Browns. I got the Bills in my other league, so I didn't want to go all in on the Browns, but luckily it was fun.
Are you
Uh,
are you a Browns
I have
fan
two
or
questions,
are you a
bro.
Ravens
No,
fan?
not at all.
He's a Bills fan, right? I think he's a Bills fan.
Bills all the way. Ah, bro, I think it's fun, way more fun. It's cool that Mac's in the division and playoff games every year, but
Yeah. Wow.
so
Heavyweights.
that
Heavyweights.
that
What
was
do you
that
think?
was my first question. My second question is, who's the most excited player on this new team? On the Chiefs side, is it Odell or
I
Chubb?
gotta say Miles Garrett. Wins the national team this year. Probably will. 22nd year, defensive player of the year.
Wow.
Oh, coming with off the edge. I feel like he could do that. All right,
Wow.
Following our footsteps.
all right, all right, man.
All right, here it is.
Holy shit.
Right.
That is a heavyweight division right there. Mac, Beast, Gouch Goose. I don't
And
know.
whoever takes the Steelers,
Who's got
we
the
don't even have to
Steelers?
talk about the Steelers doing well already. They got Juju with all of the abilities, double me and all that crap. I think we might just win the division, bro. He's a beast. Their offense is really good, and they got Shazier in the game still, so you can have it. I think he's like 85 or 86 speed over
It,
there in the middle.
really?
Yeah,
Really?
man. So should be good. Who got him, Rocco? Excited. I'm excited.
8 years later.
Slugs. Wow.
Oh, no, that's
He's the
Legion
guy
of
that I was supposed to play in the conference championship game, but he did not show up.
yes, he was well. He was in Fusion football, and he made it to the NFC Conference Championship game where he did not show up. But he also took over the Dolphins in UMFL, and I think he went 7-0.
oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. He finished really strong at the end of the season. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, he came in. I think he won 7 straight, and he was thinking it might have helped him get to the playoffs, but it was too little, too late. So he's no slap. That like that division right there is a rough division.
Look, I disagree. I think it's Beast and Mac. I'm sure Slugs, is a good player, but it's going to be Beast and Mac. That's the difference with this division is that Beast and Mac play the long game. They understand CFM. They understand building teams. They understand building rosters on top of being really good players. I don't know much from Slugs or Gouch Goose, but this is a long game division. You know what I mean? Like you're like if you want to come out guns blazing in the first season, um, maybe you might win the division if you're Slugs. But Mac and Beast are playing the long game, man. They're gonna, oof. I mean, that's gonna be a tough one.
Yo, is that Slugs?
Is that Slugs? Who's
What
me?
up, buddy? Slugs.
Slugs.
How
What's
you
up,
feeling,
dude?
bro?
Drum roll.
We got him. Are we moving on?
Slugs. What do you want to say about them Steelers? Can you hang with Beast and Mac? Is that what you're trying to come here and say?
Hey, keep doing that, dude.
He's like, I got this.
Yeah, bro, he is. Oh yeah, Bush is
Oh shit,
crazy,
that's right.
bro. 91 seeds at linebacker. Ooh, they're still easy too, though. It's a good bunch of them. Of course, man. Congrats, bro. We got the Texans now, Rocco. What do you got to say, man?
The Texans. Well, they got Deshaun Watson, DeAndre. I think they're they're balanced all around with their talent. You know, you disagree?
Nice. Listen, if I was going to be in the CFM, I'd go for the quarterback. They don't have a quarterback, so moving on.
Deshaun
Got,
Watson, bro.
oh, dude.
Oh man.
This ain't a
All right,
gimmick here. You got to go run around. You got to go free the ball.
All right. Well, let's see who ended up with the Texans.
Every time Rock gets fun, it's like, oh, I wonder who's like he forgot.
I know who it. I know. I'm just. I don't want to. The guys watching the stream. You know, I want them to.
Oh, Alex.
So Alex wanted the Jets. He ended up in Houston.
I mean, what an upgrade.
oh my god.
Yeah. Oh, that's good for him. You know, here's the thing about Alex. He's got probably one of the most unique offenses every year. He doesn't confuse anything. He doesn't run the meta. He slings it. He ain't gonna run it. That's for sure, man. I like that team. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, let's move on. Unless he's finished with this.
He's in the chat, but he doesn't have a headset, so he's just listening.
All right.
And his response to getting the Texans is, "Ugh, the goofy Texans." That's what he had to say.
He posted that.
No, he that.
Uh,
Yeah, and then he sent a crying face.
good call.
I don't know. His first choice was the Jets, and I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's right here. Jets. His second choice was the Texans. I don't know what he's in tears about.
Yeah. What the fuck's going on?
So
Trade teams with DJ. Anyway,
so on to the Colts.
They got a
no,
good spot on offense.
no defense.
They have Darius Leonard, who's very, very good.
And one
He's ball
player.
shit.
Hands down the worst defense in the league in Madden. Period.
Or any defense that leads the game is considered the worst defense in the league at that time.
That's not
You got to
true.
be aware of that.
That
Rocco,
everyone.
how many points did you put up on me, bro? I put a lot on you.
Yeah, I put a lot up on him as well.
Wow.
So the Colts go to DeVito. Welcome back, DeVito.
DeVito.
DeVito's an old MOF guy.
Yes.
I mean,
Oh
like
wow.
5 years ago, right?
Yeah.
Are you in the chat?
Is DeVito in here? DeVito.
I just want to point out that the last time I was in the league with DeVito, I beat him so bad that he filed two complaints against me at CDC.
Just you just had to bring that up, bro.
It's standard issue. He's not in here. Moving on. Who else got next? Titans or Jags?
Jaguars.
Jags are interesting. How was Nick Foles? I mean,
29 or 30.
here's the interesting thing about the Jags. Someone was posting in our chat the other day that they easily go to cap hell next season, after this season, right? They're posting they're like 20 million over the cap.
Yeah, they're in bad shape financially. Real bad shape.
But I know who got this team, and reveal it before I say what I gotta say.
Dre. He got his
Hey,
boys, man.
and let me tell you, Dre is one of the best early game players. Dre doesn't put a lot of time in the game. He doesn't fucking do what everything else that we do. We're seeing what the meta is. We're figuring out how to stop their touches. Dre plays football, and he is one of the best early game Madden players probably for the last 5 to 10 years. So for him to be in cap hell next year doesn't matter. I like him starting firing right out of the gate with this team. I think it's good. That's a good fit for him.
And that's his. Those are his boys, right? He's Mr.
Yeah,
Duval.
loves the Jags, which is weird because he's from Tampa, but whatever.
And Dre? No, I think Dre went out.
Nah, he had to go to bed.
Dre's in Alaska, and he's like, the Jags are my boy.
No props, man. Move it on. Is it the best? No.
Don't.
We already know this. Come on, dude.
Just
We already know. We already know.
yeah, yeah.
Let me tell you, Marcus Mariota, real life, this will be his last year starting quarterback. So move on. Dream league.
You know it was my number one team. Why wouldn't it be my number one team? No, nobody else had the Titans number one.
You know what I want to point out is that they did not give Derrick Henry the armbar trade. Like, are you kidding me? Biggest freaking back in the league. I got the AFC South going to Dre in the first season, and then I got Rocco cheesing out. You 100% have the Eagles. I got the Eagles. I got the Eagles. Shut up. I have.
How many people had Dallas number one? Let's see. I think it was three, two, two.
Really?
One,
Wow.
two, three. Three people put him number one, but one of them was a new guy, and it went to
Acting like this is a Miss America
right,
pageant.
rat bastard, New Jersey.
Who is this guy?
He was in UMFL last season, and he was the Packers, right? He was the Packers, right? He was the Packers.
Nobody even finished their. Oh, okay.
He Yeah, he finished them, but then it was him against the Lions week 17, and he was on vacation, so he took a sim loss. So he would have made the playoffs had he played and won. Yeah, so he went with he got the Cowboys. That was his number one selection. So I'm sure he'll be happy with that. Is he? No, I don't think he's around. He's not in here. No.
You rat bastard. Best running back in the game. Try. Dude, Ross is not the best GM in any type of CFM right now.
One of the best GMs. I'm giving out GM tips for those that are interested.
Oh, you still owe me $100 and I get like a.
Oh, get out of here, man. So the Giants.
I'm paying for my bets. You fucking paid nothing. Who won the thing? Who got that? Slug's brother won their slug. Wasn't there another slug?
Yeah, they're brothers.
Oh, that's weird. Come on, guys, get different names. Like, what are you guys, twins?
They are twins. They are twins. They are. They are twins. Yes, they are.
Well, get some individuality. Yeah. Hey, are you gonna stick with Eli at quarterback? Oh, you're not good. This is the other slug.
The other slug. Yes, the other slug. And this for him, this was his one, two, three. This was his number 5 pick. So
Oh wow.
we'll see how he feels about that.
All right, brother. Thanks, man.
All right. So we already know who
Oh, he got the Steelers. Oh wow.
the bird. So we could yeah we just yeah there. Let's just go straight to Leap as the Eagles, so we don't have to
We got the Eagles, baby.
get hung up on that.
And the reason I picked them is because I want to bench Carson Wentz.
You know, I think their roster's not that good, but not a single.
Right, the best roster What do you mean you don't think that? Whoa. What do you mean you don't think they're the best roster in the game? Based off what?
I look at that roster, I don't see anything that stands out to me that I'm like, oh my goodness.
Fletcher Cox has the best pass rushing ability in the game.
Yeah, that's cool, man. They're okay, I guess. Right, but you know the biggest here's where we jump around a little bit. The biggest shock for me, not a single other person put the Eagles number one.
Are you serious?
Not a single. It was unreal. What the hell? Go, yeah, recap that division.
It kind of gets hairy right now. So we're gonna hop around and we'll do the whole NFC out.
Okay, okay.
Who's got their damn Alexa?
Who is? I'm gonna say.
It's Alex. Alex, shut the hell up. Alex is the worst with live mics. Alex could not fucking hide the safe house. Yeah, I would think this would be a high pick team.
uh, no, this was not a high pick team. Nobody that was in the league picked them, so a newbie came. Oh no, I'm lying. Somebody that was in the league got him. His number one pick. Only person that picked him number one.
Wow. Oh, and you know what? He's a big Vikes fan.
He is. He is. Yes. All right. So Lee, you're you're tracking the division, right, Lee? The divisions.
Yeah, I got it. I'm
Okay.
writing everything down.
Okay. All right. We're gonna jump back to the NFC East now.
Okay. Redskins.
Redskins. Yep. Wonder Slug, right?
Cowboys is rat bastard.
No. Oh, yeah. Wonder Slug's the Giants.
I don't know if the Redskins have a very good team. Yeah, there's not one thing that's appealing about this team. I'm not. I'm not a fan of anything. There's not one thing that's appealing about the Redskins roster. They're in real life are going to maybe win 3 or 4 games.
You don't like Dwayne Haskins?
No, I don't like any. I don't like any rookie quarterback. Name a rookie quarterback outside of Russell Wilson in the last 10 years that's come in the league and just killed.
Carson Wentz.
Did he win Super Bowl?
Oh well.
That was the second year.
That was his second year? Oh, you're right. All right. You know it.
Bets? Did Bets get him?
Bet's got him.
Yeah. Oh shit. Let me tell you. Oh my. This is a division of the two biggest head cases in the league. You've got Rosado and Bet. They cannot handle losing. And man, if they can only lose to each other on the same fucking day. Oh my god. Oh man, that's a good pick. I love that division. I mean, I don't know the other guys, but that right there, I'm tuning in to watch that division.
That's a solid division. You have like Betts, Rosie, Wonder Slug, and Rat Bastard.
Rat Bastard, Rosado, Betts, and Slug. I don't know what the Slug, what that's.
Wonder Slug. That's a solid division, man.
Yeah, yeah, that'll be good. That'll be good made for TV.
Indeed.
Drama. Love it.
Next up,
I don't like any teams that. There's teams that I like. This is not fucking. This is not what. There's a reason they have. They're terrible.
You say, and you got to wish him a welcome to the UMFL as a newbie. You got to welcome him to the UMFL.
Oh, new guy.
Shawty Hizzle.
Oh,
What up? Welcome, Shawty.
I don't like Sizzle. Listen, in the MOF days, I had the best fucking team. This guy, man, he beat me, and he went on to win the Super Bowl. And I went for it on a fourth down. Everybody in the chat was like, "No, go for a fourth." So I stormed back, made a huge comeback, and he freaking beat me. I can't stand this guy. What is it?
He's in the voice chat. Is he does he want to speak?
Tizzle, what's up, bro? You remember that game? I think he was the Colts. God, I was pissed. No, he's the Bills.
Yo, he completed that 90 scouting.
And then he went and signed Andrew Luck the next season free agency. I beat him like 50-0 my first game.
You're not upset about it at all, then.
Oh, and the next one we're going right into a team reveal next. Right into a team reveal. The Saints go to. The Saints go to.
All right, Saints.
Ooh, my boy John. That's John, man. And John's got a little bit of offense to him, so he could be able to make this work.
Yeah.
This is his squad, man.
It's a good team. He's a Saints fan. This is a good team. Actually, this is one of my favorite teams. That's probably within a top 3 or 4 pick for me. Who's the outside pass rusher they have?
Kevin Williams.
Yeah, that guy, dude. Once he activates his ability, it's done. I played a Rex game against looking at you or winching you. What's his name? Watching you.
Watching you.
Uh, he sacked Cameron Jordan sacked him like fucking 12 times in the first half. Very tough team. You got Breeze. When does Breeze retire? You got Thomas. You got Kamara. That's a good team.
Excited for him, man.
And, and for John, good player, man. If you're in this division, watch out for Pat Slants. I wrote a song about it. John, you in here?
It's an all-timer. Nah, he's not in yet.
All right.
He's with us waiting.
Oh, God. What's his name? Sorry, move on.
And now we move on to the Chicago Bears.
Oh, man, another great team, man.
Great team. Great all around. Roquan Smith.
Good
Khalil
luck.
Mack.
Good luck blocking Khalil Mack with his ability.
Oh, my God. It's just insane.
Who got him?
Nobody in the league wanted him, so a newbie
Are
swooped.
you serious?
A newbie swooped in and grabbed him. Yeah.
Wow, that's a shocker.
Yeah, a new body. Nobody. I don't really know much about him. He said he's kind of new to playing in leagues. He usually just plays online. So Longhorn 6. We'll see what he's made of.
Let me tell you, Khalil Mack is worth Antonio Brown, Odell Beckham, Tom Brady. He's worth everybody.
He's stupid.
20, 25 sacks a season right there. Easy.
Easy with no effort. Huh?
Yeah, dude, I'm serious. Just let him go. Like if you're a user and you're using him, you don't have to blitz, you don't have to do anything. I'm telling you, it's uh, again another team that like okay, cool, you got Aaron, but you have nothing else on the defensive side, and with a zone playing so shitty this year, I don't like this team either. And I love Aaron Rodgers. Who got him? Exciting stuff.
Right?
Eddie.
All right, Eddie Calhoun.
Eddie Calhoun.
You know what?
Let's go.
Hey, you know what? That's a good selection for Eddie because Eddie slings it, man. Don't think Eddie's gonna run the fucking ball, right? Eddie's gonna sling it. Uh, I think over the years Eddie's not one of the best defensive players, but offensively he likes to throw it. He's got the best quarterback in the game. Outside of that,
That's awesome, man. Congrats, Eddie. Somebody let him know. I know he probably would have Cowboys one with the guy already has him.
Yeah.
Not a good second, or not a bad second.
He was definitely going for the Cowboys.
you want?
Man, whoever gets the Panthers, man, I'm picking it's Jonesy.
Oh, dude!
God,
Oh my
McCaffrey is a
God!
stud, man.
Please no!
It's Jonesy. Show it.
Please don't give him. Please don't give
It's
him the
Jonesy.
Panthers.
Dude, it's Jonesy.
and this was his #1 pick.
Really? Oh, it's got to be combo.
Yep, combo. Got his moves, man. That division, bro. It feels there. That's hard.
Yeah.
I like combo.
Where's my?
Enough about combo to say anything. Combo, can we hear? All right.
Is he
Moving
in
on.
there? Oh, you know he's camera shy. He's in there. He's camera shy. He's camera shy.
Combo, what's good, bro?
I can't unmute me. Everybody's muted. I can't unmute.
They have to unmute themselves. Like if you go in the middle, if you're on the team, it will show page in the bottom of the page. Like
Oh, his mic. His mic.
button.
Combo is not very good with technology. Internet, microphones, PlayStation controllers. So I'm hyped AF. Cool,
Hype
bro.
AF, man. Let's go. Beautiful.
Can't
Excited,
wait.
man. Welcome and welcome back and congrats, man. Don't mess up.
Cool.
We got the Bucks. Can I take a crack?
Oh, we already know.
I think anybody could take a crack.
It's Jason Fontaine.
Yeah.
That's who it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Honestly, when this Madden was first revealed, I was really hyped for J-Fon because it kind of fits into his game. User in the safety is easier than using a linebacker right now, but he's in with Jonesy and grab my pockets. So yeah, good luck.
Oh, wow. Oh
Yeah,
my God.
he's got the Falcon shit, man.
wait,
I mean, yeah, J-Fon, I love you, man. Like you're one of my.
Good luck, bro. It's like
Yeah, it's
agent, bro. Good luck.
yeah,
That team's still good. He has a good quarterback.
yeah.
and
You
you
don't
know,
want to trade out Winston. He's
and
got Devin.
Jayfon wanted to actually. He wanted to. Oh no, he's not in here. He wanted to actually chime in, but maybe we'll
Where you
catch.
at, Jay?
I tagged him. Maybe we'll catch him on the comeback.
I'm sure he'll tag us with something at 3 in the morning.
49ers. We're hitting the 49ers.
Rock, you're
49ers.
fucking worst at this. That's a pretty good team. I'm not.
49ers are good. We got Jimmy G, who's definitely better than average at quarterback. We got Kittle's game breaker.
Yeah.
Buckner, Solomon Thomas. We got some
You
Julio
don't think
Jones.
Kittle's the #1 tight end in the league after now that Gronk's out there? You don't put
No,
Kittle over Ingram? Yeah.
for Madden.
Okay. Who you got? Who got the Niners?
Ooh, I forgot who got the Niners, but it's Ches.
You don't even have it marked.
No, no, it's marked. I'm saying I
Oh,
forgot who.
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Where's Ches at, man?
Where is Ches at?
Ches is in the
Chez.
league as well.
Ches is in.
Fusion as well.
Yeah, he's in Fusion. Yeah, he's been here and there. You know, he was in the MOF. Then he came over to Fusion, and he wanted to test himself over here in UMFL. So when I played him in the playoffs. He was the Redskins, maybe. Brief, very brief, very brief.
Took over God Squad, sounds like.
So I don't know.
Best linebacker ever.
Quite possibly, quite possibly.
Some legends from. All right.
And moving on, we go to the Atlanta Falcons.
Oh, joining a already elite division.
This would have been my first pick. How many people picked them first?
The Falcons? I don't think anybody picked them first, actually.
This would have been. Oh my God! This would have been my first pick, man.
Yeah, not as.
That was disgusting.
You
Yeah.
know how I am with Julio, my guy.
Yeah, not a single person picked them first. So.
Yeah, unfortunately, I would not have wanted to freaking have been Jonesy, J-Fon, and John. Oh my God! Who gets this? Who gets this?
It's a heavy
Think
hit.
about
It's a
who's left.
heavy hitter, man. Heavy hitter. Big time. Big time heavy hitter.
Big time heavy hitter.
was that?
Hello?
Who was that?
Hello? Whoever that is.
Uh, you're what?
Who's that? Ropes Gamer.
Ropes gamer? Who's that?
No, that's nobody.
I don't even think they're in the league.
No, 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 they're not. Just in the community. Yeah, mute that. Mute that person.
Later.
Bye bye, NFC.
Anyways,
That was fun. That was fun.
Rams and Lions.
So the Rams. We're at the Rams.
Rams. Man, I didn't look at the Rams game. It's Gil Garcia. Wow. The NFC or the NFC.
NFC, dude. Who got? Did Gil get the Rams?
Yeah, Gil got the Rams.
Oh, I got the. Oh my god. I
Yeah.
can't believe I had the Falcons.
Yeah. Good luck in the NFC, Rosie. Jesus.
Bro, I don't even want to be there,
Right.
man. That's why wrestling's so tight.
Yeah, he already he did it with. You know, Garza. Again, you got the.
Hold, you got to say it properly. Super Bowl
He
champion.
said,
Super.
he said, hey, I'll take that all day on Beacon Trade. Congrats to me, man. That's a tough division to start in, but I'll take it.
Uh-huh, yeah.
Where is he saying?
He's in
The chat,
Oh my.
the chat over there. Yeah. So, when
Yeah.
talking about the Gil Garza, you got a proper title.
Oh,
Super
he
Bowl.
can't hear it. He can't hear it.
Super Bowl
Gil
champion.
Garza.
Super Bowl champion. Gil Garza, right, Rosie?
Yeah, the thing about Gil, again, here's what I'm looking at the NFC. And man, I'm gonna say you got Rosado got his team, Betts got his team, Japon got his team, Jonesy got his team, Grab My Pockets got his team, Gil got his team, Convolt got his team. I mean, fuck, man. I would not want to be in the NFC. I mean, in the AFC, again, I go back to Mac and I go back to Beast, but otherwise, man, I don't see shit. I'm sorry, but the NFC is stacked.
I don't like it at all.
Would not
Can I
want to
change
play.
my team selection, bro?
You'll be all right
Can
over
I
there,
change
man.
my team selection?
You'll be all right.
Yo, also, guys, couple guys. I'm gonna put some guys on the spot real quick.
This is a good team. This is a good team. I think they got a good quarterback, no wide receiver, uh, great defense, players. I think it's a good overall team. I think again they might win 3 or 4 games in a row. But who got them?
Uh, this was actually a number one selection as well.
Oh, Gil just said he can, Gil.
Good. Gil,
Gil's
we
probably.
don't like you. We want you
I
to
hate you,
be
bro.
on.
Gil, you suck, bro.
Yeah,
Gil, quit, and then I'm gonna come in and take over the reins.
Oh man, I wish you would, bro. I would absolutely love that.
Bro, you ain't gotta worry about it. I'm not going anywhere, Jonesy. You on the line? I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna grind it out.
oh, is that
Oh,
Gil?
is this Gil? Yes. I'm gonna grind it
How
out
dare you, Gil?
like I do Madden to Madden. I'm not going anywhere, bro.
Hey, hey.
I'm all in, man.
Hey, I like it, bro. I'm excited.
Gil,
I mean, we're
Gil,
obviously getting pretty early, but
Gil, what do you think about your division? You got Chez, Convol.
who's that?
Do you even know those guys? Do you know those guys? No. You're gonna win, right?
Can't win.
Can't say that. But they're gonna get the best shot they can give me. I'll tell you that. Nice. In the NFC, all right. Here's I'll put you on the spot here. In the NFC, you have Jonesy with the Panthers. You have Rosado with the Eagles. You have Betts with the Skins. You played those guys a bunch in different leagues and stuff. Who do you fear the most of those 3 guys? some of the teams with the abilities, um, you might have some sleepers here because NFC North, you got Crazy with the Vikes, you got Eddie with the Packers, you got Young Lion with the Lions, Longhorns with the Bears. Now we don't know much about Young Lion or Longhorns with the Bears, but the Bears have Khalil Mack. I mean, that is a team on paper in Sim all Madden. It's gonna be tough. So who knows what's gonna happen there? You got the NFC West. You got Pizzle with the Cardinals.
Hold on. Let me interject. We do know something about Young Lion. That's the game that Gil Garza played him in his first game. What was the score, Rosie? Remember that game?
Who?
Gil Garza played Young Lion last season in Young Lion's first.
6-0.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We know a little something about him.
Who won?
Who won?
Gil?
Yeah,
That
yeah, right.
Oh, I don't know, dude.
Gil won 56-0.
You act like you're acting like I'm stupid because I don't know a score of some Madden CFM game. My bad.
I'm
All right.
just if I mean
No, I
if he beat Gil Garza 56-0, I
Oh,
think we
he beat.
no. If he did, I think we'd be talking about him a little differently.
All right, dude. You're confusing me.
Continue. Just go. Just go. Continue. Keep it moving. Keep it going.
Go practice ABC 1 2 3, man. The Cardinals have Pizzle, the Niners have Chez, Hawks have Convo, and the Rams have Gill. Again, that's a Rams division there. All 4 seasons, and it's gonna be a mainstay. Convo, I don't know if he can dial up his connection, but it doesn't matter. He sucks. NFC South, you got the Saints with John with Grab My Pockets, Panthers with Jonesy, Falcons with Schneed, Bucks with Dapon. I mean, sorry, but that's Jonesy's division all year. I don't see these guys getting a division win against Jonesy at all. John's good. I play squads with him. I don't want y'all to think it's an insult, but I played Jonesy for a long time. It's hard to beat him. Um, I'm I can't think of people in this league that have beaten him multiple times. Um, so I'm gonna stick with that. On the other side, you have the Cowboys with Rat Bastard, Eagles with Rosado, Skins with Vet, and you got the Giants with Slug. I mean, again, I'm not insulting Vets, Rat Bastard, Slug. It's Rosados all day. There's not going to be any division wins there amongst those teams. I'm not insulting you. I'm just telling you, man. It's a different level of Madden between those guys. It's Jonesy and Rosado Gill. That's your NFC all season. On the AFC West side, Plowboy, if he gets back to form, Broncos, Chiefs, Chargers, Raiders. You got Plowboy, Saw, Hawkins, and Cali. That's Plowboy's division. I don't know though, right? I mean, that guy like
Saul with the
awesome.
Chiefs, man. I don't know, man.
You like Saw with the Chiefs?
I do like Saul with
If
the Chiefs.
Plowboy comes back like he was 2 years ago, he's disgusting. Um, but I just like Plow winning that. Plow's gonna stick with it all year. He kind of goes into Mission Impossible on Spider-Man. But if he goes away, then yeah, I do like Saw with the Chiefs. But I like Hawkins too. I think that's a toss-up division there.
For sure.
Um,
It's gonna be good.
so AFC North, Ravens, Steelers, Cincy, Browns. You got Mac with the Ravens, Slug with the Steelers, Gouch with Cincy, and Beast with the Browns. You know, I think that's your AFC all year right there. Mac and Beast. I think Dre gets. I honestly, I like Dre won the AFC in the first season.
The AFC, the whole
Um,
the whole
the whole thing,
mm.
and then I like Mac and Beast fighting it out the rest of the season, rest of the next 4 or 5 seasons that we do. Texans, Titans, Colts, Jags, Alex, Rock, DeVito, Jags. This is Dre's division. I think Rock wins the division after the first season. Rock's a cheesy guy. He's gonna figure out what kind of he's gonna figure out what the meta is, and he's gonna grind it.
I've already seen it. He's been running RPOs like nonstop.
Yes, he's gonna grind what the meta is, right? He's gonna figure out
RPO all day. RPO,
yeah.
RPO.
He's not gonna make mistakes. He's gonna let the computer make plays for him.
That's correct.
So I got rocked later in the season, but DeVito was a good player. He's definitely a sim baller. Alex is a good player. Alex is a wild card for me this year because it's so hard to pass. But man, I think if Alex can really put together some passing offense, Alex has never been really key on D. He's gonna give up a lot of points, but man, if he can get it together, he's gonna. You know what though? Rosado, what was Alex doing last year that nobody else is doing? Man-to-man blitzing.
Yeah, he was manning up a lot.
And what's a lot here. What is the meta so far this year? Man-to-man.
Well, I mean, I run this different.
You know what I'm saying. Blitzing. You know what I'm saying though. That might be. So, and I think AFC East, Bills, Pats, Jets, Fins. You got Buffalo Bill with the Bills. You got Play to Win with the Pats. You got DJ X with the Jets, and you got Watching You with the Fins. He really needs to change that username, but that's Watching You's good, man. He might be the AFC sleeper too. By the way, he might be a guy that just wins every. He's good, man. Don't discredit him. Because we really haven't seen him,
Yeah, for sure. That's exciting, man.
Oh, Lions Nation left the server. What happened there? Oh, that's Lions Nation, not Young Lions.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's my recap.
So Rosie, what do you, if you had to pick the AFC, what do you got going on in the AFC?
For the AFC, it's Mac or Beats, bro. Rockwell, you suck, bro. And then you have Dre. I really like Dre, but Dre's gonna be stationed overseas for a little bit.
Yeah, but Dre might have a fill-in. Dre might have a high-profile fill-in.
Oh, if it's you, then still I'm gonna go with Mac or Beats.
Dre might have.
If it's you.
Dre might have a
high-profile
fill-in.
I think that would be good. I think you coming into the AFC would be nice. Nice change, but I just Beast and Mac are so good defensively, so steady, and you just can't pay for that. You got to grind on it, man. If you're in this league and you're not hearing your name called, and it's making you mad or something, man. Just study, man. Because these guys, I consider myself number 4, maybe number 5 in this league as far as talent goes. Just because of how good these guys are, man. Jonesy, Hill, Beast, Mac,
Rockwell,
and that's just 4. You know what I'm saying?
You say Rockwell?
No, he said Rockwell.
Yeah, I was gonna say, dude, what?
Bro, I can take Rockwell right now on 20, stream it, and whoop his ass, but I don't want to do it to him.
No, Rockwell would never play me in 20. Period.
Nope, he doesn't want it, bro.
Yeah.
He doesn't want it,
Look, man, in time, I'll play both of you guys. Don't worry.
Yeah, doubt it. Who do you like over in the NFC? Rosado, remove yourself from the Eagles. And who do you like? Tell us about the NFC. Who do you like over there?
I think Gill's better than Jonesy. I think Gill's the guy. Yeah.
You like the Rams?
Well, it's not even. It's more than just the team. I mean, the team really helps, but
yeah.
I know. 13-10 when we played, man. He's a grinder, man. You can tell when you play. He's every single play you catch it and you're immediately tackled. He's here to ruin you, and he's not playing in the games. Jonesy, I don't know what Jonesy's doing. I feel like Jonesy's just he hops off his surfboard, comes into his tiki house and plays Madden, and he's just all right.
More like he comes off his tractor.
I don't know. He's doing something, bro. No worries.
Yeah, I agree. We talked about that. I agree with you.
Well, Garza is the dude, and that'll be my primary mission this year is to beat him. That's it. That's my only focus. I don't care about anything else. Bets, I love bets. We've had some fun moments in the past, but I'm gonna blow him out. I'm gonna blow out everybody in my division. Try to beat Gil. That's it. That's all it is. That's it for me.
Removing myself from the AFC, I think I gotta. I have some solid insights. Everybody wants to know what the commish thinks.
That's true. That's a good point.
Right, right. So I have, if I had to pick an AFC winner in the first season, I think out the gate I go Beast. I think out the gate Beast will edge out Mac, but I think as time progresses, Mac will go right to the top of the AFC. Um, with his only competition being um, removing myself, being Beast, and we got watching yous over there, right? Yeah, I haven't seen him play, but he talks a big game. So, Leet played him. He's co-signing him. So I think early on, Beast is up top. Matt comes in strong as the guy to beat in the following couple of seasons, and then I see watching you and Dre as consistent playoff appearance kind of guys, especially watching you because the other guys in his division, they're kind of piecing it together as they go along. So I think that's what I got in the AFC. In the NFC, it's ugly over there. It's very ugly. Um, I think Wonder Slug and the other Slug. Well, yeah, the Slug Brothers. I think the Slug Brothers are gonna make a name for themselves early on. They came in the middle of last season with some teams with bad records, but they're both very solid. Wonder Slug was grinding it with Jonesy, and it came down to something close at the end. So I think both of them will shock some of these upper top guys that we think are going to be running it. Gill's always respectable, and Jonesy are those are the two guys to beat in the NFC. Rosie will have a good, yeah, Rosie will have a good record and lose to somebody in the playoffs. That's
That's
so yeah,
wow.
right.
Wow,
So
nice, bro.
that's my take. And um, I don't know what he has. I don't know what he's built like, but Plowboy says he likes it when you guys talk dirty about him. So I think he's motivated
I
to
always
get.
talk dirty about Plowboy.
Yeah, he's motivated to get some action in and show that he still got it. He
Well, the truth is, Plowboy, if you're listening, bro, when you play every single day, you're ridiculously amazing at the game. So get back to that, bro, and we're gonna have some freaking fireworks.
And Plowboy said, well, I'll say this about Plowboy and DeVito. The only reason that those two guys got Madden 20, DeVito was on Xbox. The only reason he got it for PS4 was to compete in this league. And the only
Sure.
reason, yeah, and the only reason Plowboy got Madden because he was looking for his spot back over here in this league. So I think those two guys are going to be motivated show improve, and I think it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, and the thing about Flyboy, not to keep freaking pulling his chain here, but he's probably one of the best users that,
Dude, so many picks.
like, I mean, especially in that jump animation. And that's one thing I want to touch on before we sign off here. How many guys, like Jonesy and a lot of these, like, really good lurkers, myself, that really relied on that jump animation, picking passes off that were it's going to be something that I know I've had to adjust to. But a lot of those guys that had picks, that crazy jump animation interception. How are they going to adjust to the game? They're still going to be good, but there's going to be holes too. You know what I mean? Like, how are they going to adjust to the game? Flyboy was one of those guys, and so is Jonesy. So I'm kind of interested to see how that goes down. Because as good as Jonesy was, he understands the mechanics of the game. You know what I mean? And plays to it. So, anyway, that's my thoughts.
All right, Rocco, what do you think, bro? That's it.
I think,
Put it down, go to bed.
yeah, I think that's a wrap, man. I want to thank you two guys, Rosie and Leet, for being not patient at all with me, but hanging in there and getting this show done. I want to send a thank you out to everybody that helped us get season one in the books, and then came back for more for season two on Madden 20. And I'm just looking forward to a great season. In the next couple of days, I'll post up a whole listing so everybody could see. If you didn't see the show, you could see what team you got. You could see who's in your division, all that good stuff. We'll put out a schedule for when the league's going to kick off.
Hey,
Um,
when is our tennis scheduled to start after the first roster update?
I'd like one roster update, but we may put it put it put it to a vote. You know, we'll
Okay.
in the next couple of days we'll throw out a more rock solid schedule. But this was the biggest thing. Get the teams assigned. Guys can start playing with their teams, see what they got, and then we'll go from there with the schedule and everything else.
All right, cool. Sounds good, man. Thanks so much, Rob. Thanks for all your work.
Yep. Thanks, guys, and everybody. Have a good night. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you when we kick off. I'll see you in the chats.
Yo, late we playing spots?
Yeah, let's go.